This video is part of a tutorial to help you create an AI call assistant, and we use voice over IP VoIP technology to create an AI softphone. This video is about building an autodialer in C# with Ozeki VoIP SIP SDK. Why do we need an autodialer? Dialing a large list of phone numbers by hand is slow and error-prone. So an autodialer automates the process by working through a list of numbers and messages on its own, while capping how many calls run at the same time to respect the network provider's concurrent call limit. What is an autodialer? An autodialer is software that automatically places outbound calls to a list of phone numbers without a person manually dialing each one. In this example, it reads phone numbers and messages from a CSV file, places calls up to a configurable concurrency limit, and plays each message as synthesized speech once the call is answered. How does the autodialer work? The autodialer processes a list of call entries on a background thread, starting the next call immediately if the concurrency limit hasn't been reached or waiting until a running call finishes, and each completed call signals an event that releases the wait and lets exactly one queued call start, so the number of simultaneous calls never exceeds the configured maximum. To build and run the solution, download the example project and open it in Visual Studio. Locate the example CSV file to see how phone numbers and messages are formatted, then start the application. To test the solution, enter your SIP account details and wait for registration to succeed. Set the maximum number of simultaneous calls, then confirm that only one call runs at a time and the next number is dialed as soon as the current call ends. The core of this example is the autodialer. Start method together with start call handler. The background loop starts the next queued call immediately if the concurrency limit hasn't been reached, or waits on an event until a running call signals completion so that simultaneous calls never exceed the configured maximum. To analyze the network traffic, you can use Wireshark by starting a capture on the network interface used by the softphone and applying a SIP. Method invite display filter to isolate the outgoing invites. You can then confirm that each call appears one after another, addressed to the next number in the CSV file, only once the previous call has ended. This is the INVITE PDU the Autodialer sends for the first number in the CSV file, identified by its toHeader, addressing the destination extension, and its own unique call ID. As the Autodialer works through the rest of the list, each subsequent call gets a fresh invite with a different destination and call ID, one at a time, since the concurrency limit in this test is set to 1. To debug SIP events, connect to the Asterisk console and enable SIP debug output, then run the Autodialer against the example CSV file. Watch each outgoing call reach Asterisk one after another, matching the dialed number to the corresponding row in the CSV file, and confirm the next number is only dialed once the current call has ended. Thank you for watching this tutorial on how to build an Autodialer in C# with Ozeki VoIP SIP SDK. I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help us create other useful content.